Right, out with our mark today, and just found that. I think it's probably a button, but look, manky that side, but nice and shiny that side. So it could be bloody anything really. Anyway, this will definitely be the last day on this field. He's seeded it, so I thought, well, I'd better contact him again. I contacted him yesterday. He said, yeah, it's fine, you can go back on there. Got here this morning, and a woman across the road said, you can't go on, he seeded it yesterday. So I gave him a quick call, and he said, yeah, no problem. He said, get on there. So that's great. I've got a little thing, I'm using my phone today. See if it does as good as using the camera. There's our mark up there somewhere. For any newbies, if you're allowed on land that's been seeded, grassed or whatever, I'll just show you in a minute what you should do. Now I know most of you know, but some of you newbies mightn't know, and you don't want to get kicked off your permission, so I'll show you it, okay? Right, so you can hear me with this wind. Right, I say if you're lucky enough that the farmer has let you on his land when it's seeded, especially grass seed, because grass seed you'll see on the top, you know, you can't miss it. Right. So just say you get a target here, right? So before you start digging, take about an inch of the soil to one side, and then do the same the other side. Now I know most of you would know this, but if you're just starting and all that, you don't know how to do it, this is the way to do it. So by doing that, you're leaving plenty of room either side to put the spoil out of the hole when you dig the hole to get your target, right? And obviously when you've got your target, put the spoil back in, level it off, and then bring in that topsoil that you moved from both sides, right, and just level that off. Most of you know grass seeds not very strong, so they get buried too deep, they struggle to push through, right? So you want them back where they were. Basically that's it. Try and leave it as you found it. Okay, just a little tip for any newbies out there watching, and it'll keep the farmer happy, and plus you're doing the right thing, aren't you? Right, let's carry on, eh? I just found that little item, and I think it's probably a button or the stud type thing, and it's possible it's silver. I'm not saying it is, I'll have to test it with the owl spit and aluminium foil, but only a tiny little thing, but we'll see anyway later. Let's carry on. Right, haven't found one of these for bloody years. Not that I want to find one. Old stair rod grip. Trying to block it out the wind a bit here. Although I've got my little muffler on thing, but still a bit windy. Yeah, apparently, you can correct me if you think I'm wrong, going back hundreds of years, stuff like carpets, clothing and all that used to be thrown on fields and left to rot, right? Bit like fertiliser, you know, that type, compost and all that. So that's where you get like these grips from, apparently, and also buttons and all that, all from the old clothing. So that's what I've heard a long time ago. If you think I'm wrong, then say so. Okay, catch you in a bit. Well, first decent find. I think it's a gross, is it? Can't tell actually. I'm trying to look, so I can't see it on the screen because of the light. I'm trying to look past my phone to see it. On here. Anyway, you can see it. I'll check it out. Probably George 5th or George 3rd or whatever. Now let's check it out. Now I just thought to do a quick roundup of the 5 months. Not everything, not all the crap and everything. But like all the coins are what we think is coins. And what I used is this. Use this in my cordless drill because they're not of any value. So I'm sorry about the light here. It's the best I can have it. There's a Queen Anne, Farthing probably. There, I don't know if you can see it. George the second halfpenny, I think. And then we're into the George the third. You probably noticed the shiny because what I've done, I got the wire brush on them. I've only done one side because the other side, but the date, any date on, I've gone through them. It's impossible to see any date. Another George the third. George the third again. I think that's probably about the best. I don't know. Same again. George the third. I'd say majority. I was on the wrong side of that, look. I lacked the other side. And that's the George the third. And then we're coming into the iffy ones then. I think I can see a head on there. Not sure. But we're putting George the third. On a certain light I can see a head on there. Don't know if you can see it. So George the third again. This one, do me head in. I'm going George the third. I flick it over, you can see Britannia. And usually if you flip it that way, that's where the head is. I think I can just make out the head. So another George the third side. This one, totally toasted. So we put it in with the George the third. And this one I thought was a George the third. There's a Paris mine and token. You can see on that side though. Don't know if it's upside down. I forgot to put my bloody glasses on. But that's a Paris mine and token anyway. Whichever way up it should be. Hang on, let's sit down a minute. I'm stood up looking over them. The other things are just crappy coins. 1 penny, pound coin, 2 Tripney Joeys, Vicky penny, George the sixth. Can't even make out who's on there. But probably, I don't know, George the sixth, George the fifth on there. George the fifth, George the fifth. And this one is toasted. Try to clean it up a bit and see what I can see on it, but no luck. And George the fifth. And I'm a penny short. The one with the date on 1948, I cleaned it and put it to one side. I thought I'll show that. I can't find it. But you've seen it on the video anyway, it's 1948. So they were the ones who won the ring. Right, I haven't looked yet. I'm doing this way before. Right, over here just all the usual suspects. Bullets, musket balls. Nothing of great interest. There. I didn't know what was at first. And then one of the lads said it's a flattened out musket ball. So It's one of them, that's it, something sort of splodged. Is that a word, splodged? Anyway, it is now. So yeah, the usual suspects. I say all the trash and everything. I'm not showing all that. And now we're down to me best finds. There's not a lot of them, but let's start with that bullet thing. Now, I've looked on the internet and I can't find nothing. Someone said maybe a Viking gaming piece, but it's not a bullet. I don't care what anyone says. It's definitely not a bullet. So I'll keep looking, but I'm going with a gaming piece on there. Excuse me. And this, what I thought I'd lost this. I thought it was a silver button. I don't think it is now. I've wrapped it in the foil, you know, done the foil test. Got no smell on it, but I don't think it's a tomback button either. It's one of them half a button, if you know what I mean, top half. But you wouldn't make a button out of aluminium, would you? No, would you? I don't know, probably. But that's a bit nice for aluminium there. Anyway, that was there. Next decent one was that George the Fourth Farden, which you know I like it. And then after that, I found that button, didn't I? Queen Victoria. I think probably a military button in there. So I clean that up and give that a coat of lacquer, so that'll stay the way it is now. Well, that's VR on there, so it's Victorian. I haven't tried to look up, it might be just a standard military button, you know. Then the bit of silver, George the Fifth. Was it 1920? So it could be full silver, it could be half silver, but as far as I'm concerned, it's full silver. And my little love token. I've cleaned it a bit, not too much. I've gone over the top with it. But you never get any detail. Well, I've seen them with detail on, but I've never found one with any detail on. So that's it. William III sixpence made into a love token, and you know I like them. Right. Now remember the brass, well you've probably seen them on the videos, the brass horse mount, whatever it is. There it is. Give that a really good clean. And what I've done, I just put inlaid a bit of paint into the letters, and it's upside down in it. And to me that's a Y-E. Unless they done J's like that, so it's a J evil. So that's come up nice. I'll have to find my other one and do the same with it. This has been lacquered as well, so I won't have to do that again, clean it or nothing. And the last piece, right, I was speaking with Robbie. Well, Robbie brought it up. He said maybe, Robbie Cole that is, the Dinnington detector. He said maybe, he said it could be a Roman chisel. So I had a look on the web, and I found one for sale on an eBay site, but it's in, I don't know, bloody Romania, Scandinavia, Dubai, wherever. I couldn't work out where it was. And there's one exactly the same. This is 4mm longer, that's all, than the one that was for sale. And it was for sale by a company that deals in artifacts, and they give verification, you know, a certificate with each of the items they sell, and it's exactly the same as that. If I can find the photo, I'll put it up. So that's possibly a Roman chisel. So that's a nice find. Right, so that's about it. I'll just show you them caps again. Right, there's my first one, remember that. Can't see it, can you? There you go. RMD, just dig it. Right, real metal detecting. And I've got another one. There you go. And this one is, getting right, Cheshire Metal Detecting RMD. I should have put equals there, shouldn't I? 2 lines instead of just the one. Cheshire Metal Detecting, Real Metal Detecting, Ace of Spades. Right. Now I know Robbie mentioned about we'd like more people on board, you know, carrying the RMD. But you've got to understand, if your channel is all about getting as many subs as you can so that you get sponsored and you get freebies and you know you want to be a superstar and all this type of blah, don't carry RMD because it's not real metal detecting. Real metal detecting is where you go out for the fun of it, you put videos up for the fun of it, and you help people. That's why you put your videos up, to show them what you've found, and you get asked questions and you help people. That's what real metal detection is about. It's not about how many subs you can get and how many freebies you can get from companies and all that. Okay, so if you are one of them channels, please don't carry RMD, because you know me, I'll bloody say something. I'll make a show of you. Right, so that's it. It was a long 5 days, or 5 months I should say, but I'll say that word again, but that's real metal detecting in it. All that for a few half decent finds, but I enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed watching the videos. Right, I will catch you all when I catch you, and thanks for watching. Thanks for watching all the previous videos, and good luck when you're out. Alright, take care everyone. Ta-ra for now.